Once again, I didn't have any big tattoos, so I didn't want to put it somewhere and have it visible yet because the world didn't know I was getting tattoos. I was only like 17.
The sting of a breakup is only temporary, but the sting of some fresh ink is a little more permanent, and Justin Bieber is learning that the hard way after revealing his most regrettable tattoo. Today's episode of Newsfeed is brought to you by T-Mobile. With double the LTE coverage, you can know it all from almost anywhere. So whether or not we all want the Selena Bieber roller coaster to come to an end, it's here to stay in one way or another. Justin Bieber had some explaining to do when he sat down with GQ magazine to talk about the meaning of his plethora of tattoos, when he pointed out one very noticeable tattoo of a woman on his forearm. And no, that is not his mama, so prepare yourselves for your morning dose of awkward.
This is my ex-girlfriend, so I kind of try to cover her face up with some shading, but people still know.
Is it just me, or did anyone else miss that whole covered it up with shading part? Because that face is clearly still visible, but to each their own. So let's take this as a lesson to you all that getting a tattoo of a significant other is permanent and is not the smartest move, unless you're like Brangelina or the Beckhams or Kate and Leo for that matter, but that's a whole different topic. So right now I want to know what you guys think about Justin's awkward tattoo confession, and if you really think he's planning on covering up Sel's face anytime soon. Get the conversation going right down in the comment section, or hit me up at Danielle Robay on Twitter or Instagram, and you can click right here if you weren't able to tune into the Grammys over the weekend and see some of the best performances of the night. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm your host, Danielle Robay, and remember people, think before you ink. And then click to the left to check out 14 tattoos celebs got in 2015, and click to the right to see our full winners recap from the 2016 Grammys. Thanks again to T-Mobile for sponsoring this episode. Click to the right to stay in the know almost anywhere you go with double the LTE coverage.